Hi guys, episode 7 of Thoughts Become Things, where we help your golf game enormously. So an important part of what I do, as I say, because of my background, like I've explained before, I've been a manager in an elite sport, winning world titles, and from that becomes a lot of other different skills. So I don't just teach the mind side of things, which is obviously very vital, but also other performance parameters that are equally beneficial. And to be honest, I'd say in the professional game, when I teach, be it in world snooker or golf or whatever, the goal is kind of like in three parts, like their tasks for the day. They've got to get themselves in a good space, they've got to eat properly, and they've got to drink enough fluids. And really, once those three tasks are done, then we're kind of off and running. Like, your task is never to go out there and shoot 65, be it for a professional or to break 80, as it would be for you guys. Your task is always one of those three things: food, water, put yourself in a good space. Because food and water has such a dramatic effect on your ability to perform. So just taking your water intake, for example. As we get hydrated, your behaviour and your cognitive output and your ability to think clearly decreases massively. Not only that, your body function becomes less. Muscles react a different way, etc., etc. It has an enormous effect on our ability to perform and think clearly and to be in a good space. And food is a very important one as well. So really, the tell, as I always say, is at the end of 18 holes, if you go into the clubhouse and you sit and relax and you're on a pint or whatever, and you suddenly, once you've relaxed, realise you're hungry, because often players have a meal after a round. You've blown it out in the course. You've completely blown it. Your performance again is going to dip enormously with your blood sugar levels, etc., and it's about sustaining that. So just like we want your the space you're in to be quite a relatively rolling thing like this during the event, and we're not going from angry to ecstasy, etc. We want it much more like this, yeah. We want our blood sugar levels to be exactly the same, and our state of hydration. So it's always like this all the way, and the only way we can do that is not by doing what we do in a normal way during the course of a normal day, i.e. having a meal, a few hours later feeling hungry, then having another meal. That's no good at the golf course. So, for example, out in the course, we need to be, say, as an adult male, say we're teeing off at 12 o'clock, right? As an adult male on a cold autumn day in Scotland, what we would be looking at is, say we're teeing off at 12, probably 10:30, something like that. We're having a very large breakfast, and then we would be drinking probably at least 1.5 litres of fluids, preferably water, before the round starts. And remember, with the fluids, water hydrates you. Tea, coffee, fizzy drinks, most energy drinks, etc. do not hydrate you. So really, I'd just say just stick to water. You could supplement that with some electrolyte powder if you wanted, but really I'd just say stick to water. So you're looking for a large meal, an hour and a half before you tee off, then 1.5 litres of water, and then during the course of the round you're now going to need 500 ml of water every 6 holes. So that's another 1.5 litres out in the course. So again, instead of this, it's sustaining things and keeping it in a nice way with your hydration. And the same with your food. You need to be grazing throughout the round, so you almost be kind of eating every hole, really. And things like, obviously, some nuts, honey, bananas, etc., etc. It's all slowly, so nothing sugary, because again, this will give us spikes of of sugar rush and then big drops afterwards, so that's no good. So you know, chocolate and all that's out. So it's very, very important, and I can't stress enough, it is just as important as your mindset side of things. I say it's on a very holistic view of performance. So it's about getting your food right, getting your water intake right, and then getting yourself in a good space. And if you do those three things, chances are you're gonna have a really good day. You're gonna have a really good day out there. Okay, thank you. See you guys soon. Thank you. Take care.